Some would call it swag, some would call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and you're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Nittany Lions will boot it away to start the game. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Michigan's offense will have first crack at this one. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Tamatova. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Wolverines have this offense rolling. Wants to go up top on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 30-yard line on first down. Fires to the big fella. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Gets it out quickly. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The give to the back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. He'll sneak it.
And David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And you've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
They go right back to this guy on second and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to barrel in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. The Nittany Lions offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, where basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he's making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense
Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The give from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Callaway. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quick release on the RPO. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Touchdown, Penn State! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass on second down. What a grab with one hand. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. To the air on first down. Finds his target down the middle. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for space. It's Slade. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Using the quick game. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third. And the Wolverines will punt it away on fourth down. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
He'll start this drive going to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Callaway. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Already find a hole in that secondary. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. They just keep firing. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Now the play fake. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Send the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the running back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive, and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this third possession. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And back to the air on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Flanagan. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. Trying to get the corner. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Going to swing it on second down. It's complete. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. Wants to throw on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The play action fake. Got his man. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and
is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quick release by the QB. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Skips away from pressure. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Nittany Lions started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He'll pull it on the read. And he launches in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. Tennessee is on top, but it's not like Peyton Manning or T. Martin are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 11 over Arkansas. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. Hauls it in with one hand. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. On the move, it's Blade.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. There he goes. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. To the air on 2nd down. Got his man. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to keep it in the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. From the gun to give, looking for room.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football downfield in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds his tight end. They stop him right at the 25-yard line. That's well short of the first down. Certainly in field goal range, but let's see what they do here. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the big fella. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking to throw on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Johns. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Wants to throw on third down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Happy Valley. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Beaver Stadium.
And the Wolverines will kick it away to crank up the second half. And here's the return. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
The Nittany Lions come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Amatova. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Wolverines want to move quickly. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Finds his big tight end. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Going to the ground. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Here comes the hurry up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Handoff from the gun. Quick spin on the ride. Past the 30. Finds a crease at the 20. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time. Tying it off! And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Nittany Lions come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Josh. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking for a gap. It's Flanagan. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. They'll move the wide receiver. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He'll do it himself. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Nittany Lions trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the D deny them on second and goal? And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They've held the ball forever. Relentless drive, but what a win for the defense if they can force a field goal. Bringing the heat. Got rid of it just in time.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. He's got it on the right. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. They go to the ground. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. The Wolverines with the 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll go right back to the run.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Tennessee is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Neyland and Fulmer and Majors, this has not been a blowout today in Knoxville. They're up by just 2 over Arkansas. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end now in motion. Trying play action. He's going for it all. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Things had not gone the way they breaks into the open. And eventually taken down. But what about that spin move? Gives him the 1st down yardage. Looking downfield on 1st down. Working the middle, it's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Tamatova. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Wolverines are on the move. Quick handoff. Give him 114 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. Here's the handoff. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run and a first down. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Barrels ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. So here comes the Michigan offense. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Off-play action. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So the game will continue for at least one more play as the penalty gives the offense an untimed down. They go right back to it. Plows through the defense. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the ground, it's Blade. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Right on the money.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get 1st downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Blade. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Second down, he'll throw it. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. This offense trying to quiet the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. On the ground with the counter. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even up. Touchdown, Michigan. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. With the catch, it's John.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. He's taking the deep shot. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that'll just serve to pad the stats. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams, and that's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting